What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I want to talk to you guys today about a story I did yesterday out of Prince George's County in Langley Park, Maryland. And it was a story about this little guy right here who tragically lost his life. He's been identified as Jeremy Pope Caceres. He was 2 years old, shot in his stroller with his mother pushing him around 5:30 a couple days ago in the afternoon, where he was shot by two men, two of four men, put it that way. And I'll get to the other two in a second. But the two have been identified. The community came together, and these two men have been captured. And these two people up here, I want you to listen to their ages. Is Israel Fuentes Jr., age 33. The other guy is Johnny Alejandro Terces, age 28. These two people are charged with the murder of 2-year-old Jeremy. Now I'm gonna play the video, of what they know so far, what the information that they're given. And I'm gonna come back and talk about it with you guys and give you some more details that this video doesn't really add. And I'm glad the community came together. And this is something we need to really do, because as a whole, we are all under attack. You got people in the street versus civilians. We need to start backing ourselves, because if we don't, this type of stuff will keep happening, and it start rising at more rates, more alarming than it is right now. We have to stand up. It's our community. We have to start taking this thing back block by block. And it begins with each person having empathy for somebody that's innocently lost. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and ride this thing out.
It creates trauma at a lot of levels for a lot of people.
Less than 24 hours after Jeremy Pope Caceres was killed during a shootout here in Langley Park, a big break. Friday, Prince George's County Police announcing 2 arrests: Israel Fuentes Jr. and Johnny Terces taken into custody. The Lewisdale men facing first and second degree murder charges for the 2-year-old's death.
These are the cases we lose sleep over, not just while we're working, but even after we retire. We'll never forget these cases, because children are not supposed to die.
The fatal shots fired around 5:30 p.m. Thursday near this crowded courtyard. Investigators say Fuentes and Terces were riding in a stolen SUV with 2 other men when they pulled up on another group and the shooting started. Jeremy, who was in a stroller, and his mother caught in the crossfire. The little boy taken to the hospital where he died. His mother also injured, but expected to survive.
You think about the chain of victims, from the original carjacking, to the shooting victims, to the officer sitting there giving CPR to a 2-year-old with blood on his hands, to the life of this young mother without her child for the rest of her life. She won't get sleep every night either.
The child's death causing fear and panic in this apartment complex.
We thought it was like a fireworks, but was not.
A little boy, that's very, very aching. That's very aching. It's inhuman.
And outrage for residents in the area.
One hits hard and this one hits at home. I think I've been emotional just since yesterday about this, and I think everyone in my community is.
With help from the community, cops say they were able to find that vehicle within hours.
Later into the night, detectives were able to locate that carjacked vehicle, unoccupied, but we did find a weapon that will likely fit the ballistics of the bullets that killed baby Jeremy.
Now, as these men sit in jail, police say they still need help finding the others responsible for taking this toddler's life.
We asked for your assistance last night, and the community stepped up like no other. You're not done yet. We made 2 arrests, but there's 2 more out there.
And again, even though those arrests have been made, detectives say they still have a lot of work to do. So if you know anything that can help with this investigation, call Prince George's County Police. In Upper Marlboro, Walter Morris, News 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story. And I have to applaud the community for stepping up. I do. Now I'm gonna show you something. These dudes right here was in the car from a previous carjacking, stolen SUV with 2 other people. Got out the car, got the shooting, and the woman got caught in the crossfire. So when you got out the car and when you pulled up and you seen whoever y'all wanted to shoot at, you didn't see that lady pushing that baby coach or baby stroller? I'm old school. Feel what I'm saying? See that? You so hell-bent on destruction and destroying other people that you don't care. Everything else is just collateral damage. That baby right there was 2 years old, guys. 2 years old. Something in that community said, you know what? This can't happen no more. Enough is enough. We all need to be like that out here. We do, because this thing ain't going to get no better if we keep our mouths closed. For real. A closed mouth don't get fed. That's what they say, right? Also, a closed mouth don't stop the BS that's out here, and it emboldens anything. If I'm doing something to you, or I'm doing something out here, and you know not to tell on me, and I'm doing it when no cops is around, what you think the crimes are going to get worse and worse and worse, and people are going to get more and more emboldened. It should not come to a time where we can pull a gun out with a child there with his mother that has nothing to do with us, and we trying to destroy something while taking out something that somebody else created. So that's just the dynamic of the universe. For anything to be built, there has to be things that are destroyed. Whether it's breaking something down to a composite and building it back into something else greater, anything. People out here need to start thinking like that. There are people that will destroy you to build something for themselves, whether it's street credibility, respect, social respect, or just anything. People are taking opportunities to walk on the heads of people that are innocent for something that's fictitious as wanting to be seen a certain way. Look at the internet. Look at Instagram and stuff like that. It's full of a bunch of people that want to be the boss, but don't even know how to do it as far as what the cost is. Everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to look like they more than what they not. And the same thing goes out in the street. Everybody want to be a tough guy. A baby's dead. That woman in the hospital fighting for her life right now. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't even know if she knows the news or not that a child is going because her condition is that bad, guys. Telling her it might take her out of here. See, these are the things we need to think about before we go out here and pull a trigger against somebody and risk hitting somebody that wasn't even the intended target. This is a disgrace. This dude, 33 years old, should be settled somewhere in some type of career move, understanding what his skills and potentials are and moving forward and blazing his own path to success. Same thing with this 27-year-old asshole. And I'm being honest. This is some stupid stuff. It is. It's nothing you can say that and then look, they got caught hours later because people acted fast. They acted fast. You got a press conference in your neighborhood, bringing negative press and bad a bad image in that neighborhood. You see, it looked like it was a mostly Hispanic neighborhood. And people was like, we ain't letting this ride. Somebody stepped up and said something, and good for them. Who are we in this society right now where we can't protect the child? I'm one of them people where, I'm more based on, I don't look at the action somebody's done. I look at the reasoning for said action. There was no reason for that little boy to be dead. Did you hear what the assistant chief said? In these days and times, children shouldn't die unless it's of a natural cause. And that's true. Children shouldn't be dying out here. People in domestic relationships shouldn't be dying because they gave somebody a chance at love or they love somebody and it didn't work out. People shouldn't kill people because they feel abandoned or separated from. Somebody wants to separate from them. We got real problems with the male and female psyche out here in this country. 2 innocent lives lost. You know what the biggest winner was? Because you know, everybody say everybody lost. There's always one winner, the prison system. No matter what action, good or evil, somebody always benefits from it. Whether it's racial or not, somebody benefits from it. Anything put in the air to be suggested to cause any type of controversy to have us as citizens banging our head, somebody is profiting from it. Destroying something is always building something else. Look at the universe. Stars are exploding and new planets are forming. Constantly. Universe constantly expanding. It's constantly expanding as we're speaking right now. There's so many people on this planet that act like the earth revolves around them when they are not even a speck of dust in the universe. We need to think about that. Nobody's greater than the next person. And we all just trying to do what we need to do. Find our why and our purpose on this planet and go after it, because everybody's is different. There will always be evil as long as there's people that want to be good. And it will always be a consistent battle. Right now on this planet, the demons are winning and we're letting them because we're scared. The bottom line is death comes for all of us. You want to live the rest of your life out to where you can say, hey, I have no regrets. I did everything I can. Or you want to be one of these people that talk one thing on TV or on social media and this and that, but in their mind and body, they know they ain't nothing like that. I pride myself on coming on here and being who I am. A lot of people can't take it. I'm sorry, but I care. I care about everybody and everything. I think about everybody and everything. Do I make the right decisions all the time? Hell no. But I make a decision. I don't sit there with my mouth closed and let stuff go down and let other people walk all over me. There's no such thing as a tough guy. I've seen that. I've been in jail with a lot of famous people that were locked up that I won't name. I've seen the pain that affects them as a human being that would affect me if I was in said position. We got to stop this putting this delusional image of what we want to be out there and acting on it. Because a lot of us are biting the bait for the BS that they're putting in front of our faces on TV and social media a lot of time. This is not who we are. Each one of us is an individual. We're born with the same traits. We should be able to hone in on them and come to one commonality. There's right and wrong. At least we got that in order. And some people choose to do wrong. Like I said, let the punishment fit the crime. These 2 people right here, and they're looking for the other 4. They got the murder weapon, they said. Why are they even in jail? Skin them. Get them out of here. That baby's gone. Never have a first day of school. Never know what it is to have a crush. Never hold this little kindergarten diploma and have his mom say, I'm proud of you, and never get family pictures taken of his life every year as he's growing because it was cut short by strangers that hated themselves and other people. Think about that. You jumped out the car and seen them and shot still. And if you jumped out the car, it was 5:30 in the afternoon and you didn't see them in your direct line of sight because you were so hell-bent on trying to shoot somebody else, that's even worse. Just something to think about. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We giving all this money to all these different countries and people coming into this country and stuff that just got here. We trying to give them money and stuff. We need to go and invest money into a man-sized blender and start throwing people in it. Because this is BS and it needs to stop. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's sick of this. I'm sure victims of gun violence, like I had in my family, victims of domestic violence, death through that, victims, man, listen, we gotta start coming together. We do. This is not a color thing. It's a culture thing, and it's tearing us apart as a people. Of course, everybody's a victim nowadays. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.